In case you haven't heard the sad news this week, folks, I mean, it's sad to me because Bruce Willis, one of my favorite actors growing up, I mean, I just loved him as David Addison in Moonlighting. Kind of the awakening for me, as it were, awakening my manhood, because at that time I was an awkward, shy teenager. But when I saw the character of David Addison, I thought, that's the man who I want to be. And Bruce Willis is the guy I have to thank for that. So Bruce was due to get a Razzie Award or a Razzie Award nomination for a film he appeared in last year. But when it was announced from Bruce himself that he's stepping away from acting due to a brain disorder he has, and I'll go into that in this article, courtesy of the BBC. This actually dropped 8 hours ago, but I just literally found that half an hour ago, so I thought I'd make a quick video about this. So, in case you don't know what the Razzie Awards are, they're basically the opposite of the Oscars, although given the performance of Will Smith this week, the fact that he can't take a punchline, but Chris Rock can take a slap across the face, I'm here all day, folks. I think Will Smith should have been given to Razzie Awards a long time ago. Now, I'm not on the hate train for Will Smith for what he's done in the past or what he's a good actor when he wants to be, but honestly, after that petulant behavior from him on Monday, I've just have zero respect for the guy now. So Bruce Willis, he has a condition called aphasia, and it impedes the person's ability to speak and write. So due to this Razzie Awards, now the organisers were going to give him an award or pass on a nomination, but since they've learned about the actor's condition, they've actually thought it was in bad taste to even go ahead with Bruce named as one of the worst performers in 2021. So of the 8 films that they nominated, Cosmic Sin was judged the most worthy winner. The others were in contention were American Siege, Apex, which I believe is the one Bruce Willis is in, Deadlock, and Out of Death. Which actually, hearing those titles, I want to go and see those now. The recipients of this year's Razzies, also known as the Golden Raspberry Awards, were revealed on Saturday. Days later, it was announced that Willis was stepping away from his acting career after being diagnosed with the condition. And obviously, I've just told you what it actually causes. And that's Bruce with his lovely wife, Emma Hemming. Willis, who is 67, best known for playing John McClane in the Die Hard films, which made him a star. Razzie organisers said they reached their decision after much thought and consideration. If someone's medical condition is a factor in their decision making or their performance, we acknowledge that it is not appropriate to give them a Razzie, they said. I mean, it's a bit of a fine line, isn't it? I know the Razzies are there to poke fun at the bad acting, which is probably an insult considering the fact that some bad actors are pretty good anyway. It just depends who you get to direct you. Now, what I've actually heard about this as well is that last week, people were talking about this on the podcast I watch every week. One of the suggestions might have been that Bruce could have been deaf in one ear due to the action films he's appeared in over the many course of years of his career. So that was one speculation. Another one was that he's getting these lines fed to him because he's finding it hard to remember his dialogue, which is a real shame actually. And, we now find out it's this. So maybe the chatter online, maybe what people were questioning about Bruce Willis, because Bruce Willis, look about it, in the 80s, the 90s, even for most of the noughties, he dominated. He had some good films on the big screen people went to watch. I mean, yes, I watched the last movie, Glass, was it? I didn't like the way they got rid of his character, David Dunn, in the end. It kind of didn't make sense, but maybe he just wanted to go out with a bang. And he's in that film Breach, which I hear he's actually pretty good in, so I'm still due to watch that, funny enough. So when people are criticizing the fact that he's now appearing in these straight-to-DVD or Blu-ray films, that the Bruce Willis doesn't have anything else to prove. He's done it all, hasn't he? So at least the man is still working, and look, the amount of money he's made, I'm sure he can get the best medical attention for his condition. But as I scroll down here, this is a really damn cool picture, man. John Travolta with Bruce. Your love, support, compassion, prayers really help. I'm grateful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Bruce Willis's wife said. John Travolta, who starred alongside Willis in Pulp Fiction and Look Who's Talking, good film by the way, also sent a message of support to his friend. That's a damn cool picture, man. That's obviously on the set of Pulp Fiction. Bruce and I became good friends when we shared two of our biggest hits together, Pulp Fiction and Look Who's Talking, which could be that one actually, that picture where it's from. Years later, he said to me, "John, I just want you to know that when something good happens to you, I feel like it's happening to me." That's how generous a soul he is. I love you, Bruce. Awesome. And Matthew Perry, yes, who starred with Willis in Friends and the whole 9 yards. I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through what you're going through, but you're still the coolest man I've met in my entire life. You will remain in my prayers for a long, long time. And of course, what's really great is a nice story about Matthew Perry and Bruce Willis when they were working on the set of Friends and then the whole 9 yards, because Bruce was actually in awe of Perry's comedic timing and his whole persona of being like this really cool, funny guy. And I like that because don't forget, Bruce Willis was in Moonlighting. And that show, that was a life-changing vehicle for me because I was a shy, awkward teenager. Some people still say I am. Oh, you flattering, stop it. And, you know, when I saw the character of David Addison, that is the persona I adopted. That's who I wanted to become. So Bruce Willis, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for making me the man I am today. So I hope Bruce has a good retirement. It's probably fair to say that if he's stepping away from acting, he's probably not going to return to it unless there's a miracle cure for his medical condition. And yeah, don't forget, Bruce Willis used to be a funny guy once, like very, very funny. You watch Moonlighting, you can see how funny that guy actually was. And he's made some good films, he's made some bad films. Which actor doesn't? But I wish him the very best. I know he still speaks to Demi Moore on a regular basis, his ex-wife. And it's such a shame, isn't it? I hate to see my heroes go through this, whatever. It's just, you know, I find it hard to adjust to. But honestly, I hope Bruce Willis gets better. And, you know, the man has left us a legacy of amazing movies. So that's it, folks. If you enjoyed my video today, do me a favor, leave a like below. Comment, subscribe, and if I were you, I'll check me out on my next video.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.